most revolutionary aspects of this university is that it deconstructs the conceptual paradigm of Islamic education. Whenever you talk about Islamic education or Khalifa Ishaq Rabiu, everybody talks about, thinks about religion. And yet, here is a university established by an Islamic scholar, but starting with sciences, and that is critical. The reason is because the public culture here in Kano, probably in northern Nigeria, has the view that there is a contradiction between science and Islam. There's always believed that scientists don't believe in God. And the reason people have that is because the scientists demand for verification. He doesn't accept things blindly. He demands for proof. Even in the Quran it says, "Pahatuna bi sultanum mubin." Bring your evidence. And it is that evidence that is the cornerstone of scientific knowledge. The idea here is to explore knowledge from contemporary perspectives. Because when the command for knowledge was revealed to the Prophet, it didn't say, go and seek Islamic knowledge. It just simply said, Iqra. It was a blank check for you to study whatever you want to study. So the revolutionary paradigm in African education here is that this university did not start with theological courses. It may or it may not introduce these theological courses later. But we want to start with science. So that anybody who will say, this was Namalam University. Yes, Namalam University. But it has computer science. It has engineering. It has radiology. It has all the things that make Harvard University, Oxford University, Cambridge University, MIT. Because our students from here will go direct to MIT. They can go direct to Harvard because they have studied a universal concept. A concept that nobody can deny, a concept that nobody can tie down to a particular religious perspective. So that is why we are very proud of this innovation. This is the first space-based university in Nigeria to focus on science exclusively at its beginning. Others that have developed, like in the south, like Madonna University and things like that, may have other disciplines. But when we started with science. We tackled rationality, logic, straight away, kai tsaye alaji ba wani gada-gada. Saboda haka idan ma mutum zai zo a yi fito na fito a science ne ya zo bismillah. Don kuma karatun Qur'ani ne ma ya zo bismillah. Saboda haka we have the best of both worlds. Then some universities, particularly state universities and private universities, have the leeway to introduce things that are peculiar to them. Like University of Lagos State University. You can't study in Lagos State University now if you don't have Yoruba. You have to study Yoruba. You will study Yoruba in the university. Even if you are Mpodia's son, you study Yoruba. If you don't like studying Yoruba, don't come, go away. They have the right to do that, and they have done that. We have also instituted a knowledge of basic hadda of Quran. We don't expect hadda say the matter. But at the very least, by the time you graduate, there is some certain issues that you are supposed to memorize. In because we have the right to do that, just like so. Because we did that, and we are very happy. The University of Lagos Lagos State University insisted on Yoruba. If anybody wants to challenge them, they say they have the right to do that. It's not a federal institution. It's not funded by government, so it's not secular. They can make it unsecular. So the same thing with this place. It's not a federal institution. It's not a government government institution. It's a private institution with private funds, and therefore we have the right to determine what we want. So because this is in order to prevent some people arguing, how can you come in a secular state in Nigeria to say I have to learn the Quran or something like that? Fine, you don't want to learn the Quran? No wahala. Go to other places. We have over 100 universities in Nigeria. But when you are here, you have to do that memorization. So when you leave Ishaq Rabiu University, you have two advantages. Number one, Alaramma. Well, mini Alaramma kind of. Just like 1 gigabyte Alaramma. The real Alarammas who studied the entire Quran are 1 terabyte Alarammas. So here you are just 1 gigabyte Alaramma. And you're a scientist, logical, rational Muslim. We are the only ones to do it. So we'd like to thank you very much. We hope you can spread the word wherever you go. Send your brothers, your sisters, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. Khalifa Ishaq Rabiu University is a place to be. Ga addini, ga kuma duniya, kuma gaba ɗaya za a haɗa aljanna. Salamu alaikum.